Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Dakota from St. Paul High School. This video is for my geometry classes. I'm going to skip right to Alpha Cohort. You've already taken the test. Hopefully it's been graded and the grades are in the grade book by the time that you are watching this video. If not, they'll be in there very soon. What I'd like you to do today, Alpha, is you're going to read pages 198 to 200 in the textbook. This is dealing with triangle relationship congruence. So you're going to get into side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, that type of stuff, okay? So you're going to read pages 198 to 200, all vocabulary terms, etc. into your notebook. And then on page 123, you're going to, on pages 200 to 201, you're going to do examples 1 through 23, okay? Alpha, you're all set. You can go and start your work. Bravo, let's take a look over here. Now you're about to take the test. This is Tuesday morning I'm filming this. So you have yet to take the test. Well, let's go through it. So this is the study guide. First thing, there's 33 questions, 3 points each. There are 4 pages of questions. Now, we do have an impending snowstorm coming in. If for some reason we do not have school on Thursday the 17th, I will modify the test. Probably half the questions. So, don't stress out. I will make sure that you have plenty of time. So if there's 33 questions, I'll probably have you either do the evens or odds or something like that. So if there's a snow day on Thursday, when you come in on Friday, we will modify the test, okay? So you can get it done. But here are the main things that you need to be focusing on, okay? Parallel lines and angle relationships. There's 4 or 5 different problems dealing with the angle relationships. How are these angles similar? How can you move some of these math problems around to complete an equation, okay? Also, interior and exterior angle relationships within triangles. Remember that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the 2 remote interior angles. Very important. Polygons, calculating the interior and exterior angles. We have that formula, n minus 2 times 180, where n is equal to the number of sides, okay? And don't forget you have a regular polygon. So if I was to have a square, okay, this would be considered a regular polygon, okay? Because all the sides and angles are congruent. If I just had some random four-sided figure, this would just be considered a 4-sided polygon. So there's a difference. So make sure you know the difference between a regular polygon and a polygon. Classifying triangles. You classify them by their angles measurements. So you have equal angular, which all 3 angles would be congruent, 60 degrees. You have acute, all angles less than 90. You have a right, it has 1 right angle, and you have obtuse, which is you have 1 angle greater than 90. Okay, so equal angular, acute, right, and obtuse. And then the second part of that is you classify by its side length. So if you have all 3 sides congruent, that would be equilateral. 2 sides congruent would be isosceles, no sides congruent would be scalene. Very, very important, classifying triangles. Writing equations in slope-intercept form. There's a couple different forms that you can get that. I could give it to you as the 2 points. I could give it to you as an equation. I could give it to you as the slope and a point. So make sure you understand how to do all that stuff, okay? Very, very important. Graphing equations, again, you got to put it in slope-intercept form, and then I will give you a piece of graph paper, and you'll have to go through and graph it according to the intercept and then the slope. Remember, positive slopes go up, negative slopes go down. The slope is made up of rise over the run. So if your slope is 3, remember that's 3 over 1. Okay, very, very important. Calculating intercepts. Whenever you have an x-intercept, that means y is equal to 0. Whenever you have a y-intercept, x is equal to 0. So physically set, if you're looking for the x-intercept, in the equation, set y equal to 0. If you're looking for the y-intercept, set x equal to 0, then solve for the equations, okay? And then you have parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Remember, parallel lines have the same slope. If the slopes are the same, quickly look at the intercepts. Now this is after it's in slope-intercept form to make sure it's not the same line. If they don't have the same intercept, then the lines are parallel. If the lines do not have the same slopes, you multiply them. If the product of the 2 slopes they multiplied is equal to -1, then they are perpendicular. If it is not equal to -1, they are neither. Okay? Now hopefully this helps you out. This is probably going to be the only test you're going to have this semester. Excuse me. Grades close on Friday this week. And the end of the term is like the 28th of January. And we're out of school for a couple weeks, so we don't have a lot of time. So make sure you spend a lot of time on this and you understand what is being asked of you. Okay? If there are any questions, again, please feel free to contact me. Thank you and have a good day.